mine was coming from a perspective of like actually caring about
Oh
Mike
God,
because he's a friend. And as soon as I hung up, as soon as I hung up the phone, I was like, look, I actually like care about this guy.
So do
I care
I.
about the show, and I know that Kirk called me to try to bait me into providing some conflict for a segment. And then he's gonna
didn't hear from either of you.
We're gonna walk in.
No,
I really did. I was gonna text him and be like, hey, just so you know, like Kirk's gonna come loaded for bear tomorrow. But then you started tweeting out about it, so I was like, all right, well, we're gonna do this.
Tweet about what?
You dropped a little hint on Twitter during the Q&A about
Told
me,
the truth.
me.
I mean, that is exactly what happened.
Your version of it.
What should I be doing more? Because I have no problem with that. That's fine.
Oh, good. Thank you. I'm glad I don't want to
fine
upset
criticism.
you. No. When Steve brought up to me, I thought about this. Well, it's true. I don't know. Like, I don't know why you're doing one of your stupid games. Like, I don't understand this. I don't get the payoff.
When
on
Steve
this.
brought it up to you,
All right,
Yes.
yeah.
you thought
I called you up out of the blue.
Yeah.
No, that's not what happened. You are correct. I corrected the record. I'm happy to do that. I called you after you texted me. I was driving, so I called him back. We talked about a bunch of other shit. They said, oh, by the way, do you think this is going on with Mike? He's put on weight, da-da-da. And I said, I don't know. I'll think about it. I've thought about it. And I'm like, geez, Mike does seem a little down lately.
if I've put on weight, what's the?
What's a sign of that you're maybe going? It's maybe another added thing that you seem like you might be able to. That happens to people.
Well, can I do more with the show? Because I'm happy to correct that.
We'll think about it. But the point is, what are you down about? You break up with your girlfriend?
No.
So what's going on?
Nothing really.
I was wrong, Steve. He's been a rocket lately. Forget it.
Nothing I want to talk. I told you.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Off the air?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, come on.
It's fine.
Jesus. Actually, I don't even know what you're talking about, but.
Good genuine care from the boss.
Oh, the reason that your mom made. Okay,
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah. Well, get over it. What are you crying now? Are you crying?
No.
Are you crying? He's fucking crying.
No, he's not crying.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
No.
Yes, he is.
No,
What
he's not.
are you crying about?
Nothing. Don't
It's
worry.
okay. You can cry. It's okay. We're men here. It's okay to cry. Talk to me. What's going on? What's going on?
Nothing.
Stop saying nothing. What? Your grandmother's sick, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's sad. I understand that. It's all right, buddy. Jesus, we all go through stuff. What's going on with her? You feel like an asshole now, Steve?
It's not.
How am I supposed to be the asshole in this situation?
Because you're wearing a yellow shirt. That's why. You look like fucking Charlie Brown.
Oh, what a pussy. No, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Well, no, everything's not fine. We could talk. We talk about things here.
Yeah, if you have my grandmother has breast cancer. She's gonna be fine though, I guess. So,
Yeah.
So it's all good.
Is Julia Rose paying for her bills?
I think so. Yeah.
Is she? Well, it's good. Everything's gonna be okay though.
Yeah.
It's your mom's mom.
Yes.
How old is she?
Early 70s.
Yeah. Well, that's terrible. Well, there you go. See, that seems like a reasonable explanation, Steve. Dick. Anything you want to say to Mike?
It does. It sucks. I mean, I think all of us have been touched by cancer.
Jesus,
It
what are you, a
sucks.
human being? A fucking Russian response to that.
Well, I mean, what do you want me to say?
That
I
is-
think
It doesn't cheer me up.
I find that
think-
news
I think-
disappointing and disheartening.
I think my
Cancer is a very
Cancer
sad
has affected
thing.
us all.
I don't think at all a man
So-
crying having a breakdown on the show is odd at all. On a comedy show.
My intuition was correct.
Everything checks out.
So
instinct?
So here's the
What
thing.
instinct?
My intuition that something else might be going on. So you knew what was going on with him, and still
That's not that big a deal.
No, yes, it is. But I'm just saying, he didn't present it to me like the kind of thing he was going to start
No, I
crying
didn't.
about.
I didn't
like
at
the
all.
fact that I can make him cry about it now. But
For the record, he wasn't crying.
yo,
I definitely
was crying. Pussy. Jesus. But my parents died.
I know.
Went to the show
Get
every
over
day. Gee, I did the show every day. Sitting around like some lump. Jesus, no pun intended.
I'm sorry.
What?
You're a fucking monster.
I actually didn't mean that.
Monster.
No, I'm kidding. Who's the producer of the show?
I guess Aton be the producer?
Well, who's pushing the buttons?
Aton will be producing, I guess?
Is he driving up
Dave,
from?
Mickey Mouse operation.
Not great.
No,
Not
good.
great.
Is he driving up from Philly every week?
He's on remote every week. What do we...
He's on remote for the show every week?
not there?
Oh my God! What the fuck?
What? Such an asshole, Mutt.
That's stunning news.
No, it's not. It's not stunning at all.
Am I the only one that was shocked by that?
It was in the press release.
Okay.
I'm going to be there live every week.
I can't believe that.
That's how the show's going to work. That's how the show's going to work. Is to start.
The guy that just left solved a murder last week, and we're all more shocked by that.
I thought people knew. I thought we were aware of this.
I actually think
I'll be live there, ready to go every week.
I think we're going to decide when to end this because I don't know if he's coming back. Oh, yeah, there he is.
He's not walking off his own show. Well, Dave will like this. I'm sort of producing it on site. I'm ready to go.
That doesn't shock me.
What do you mean you're sort of producing it on
I
site?
am. I'm producing on site.
I don't even know what to say to you anymore.
Say you love me.
I don't even know
we'll
what
move
this.
on.
What?
Just say you love me. We can move on.
I don't.
I'm not.
Okay, but you never said it to anybody. You can't make it like I know what you're doing here. I know your game. I know you're trying to make it.
What game?
You're trying to make it seem like used to be. You know how shitty that makes it look.
I don't think it'll look shitty at all. I think it'll look good.
How does that drive people to the sports book? Because one of the guys isn't there.
Well, first of all, Mike, if you ask a dumb question, people are like, "Oh my god, I get to see this guy on remote while I'm here." Right. That's a great. I mean, who doesn't want to see that?
No, people will be able to watch the show live over there. There'll be a monitor for the show.
So you're producing yourself, and he's on remote.
He'll be producing. Let me
ask you this question again. Let me ask you this question again as your friend. Well, no, what? What? You're here. What?
Go ahead.
If I said to you, "Hey, former EI guy who left, whatever, Matt Peralt or Pete Shepard,
Matt Peralt, yes,
or Pete Shepard, they're doing a show from a casino. The other guy's on remote, and the guy hosting is producing it himself. Does that seem like a big time show to you? What would you say?
No,
it's a Mickey Mouse operation.
I hope to prove people wrong. Totally fair. I hope to prove people wrong with the way it looks.
I know you work your butt off, but I'm saying
I hope to prove people wrong. Yes,
it's a Mickey Mouse operation.
No, I would have
a massive casino, a ton of money.
Had the same questions you have. Totally get it. So
why are you acting like upset? More surprised.
I thought it was a.
Dave, would you have ever guessed that?
No.
I thought you guys were aware.
This guy is not even schlepping up.
I'm sorry.
That's not a long drive. He can stay overnight and turn around. That's not a big deal.
A hotel room Thursday nights.
I'm sure he will at some point.
Comp him out.
At some point. No, he won't. What incentive would you do it remote if you were getting paid the exact same?
Yeah,
that's the whole point of being
why would you do a remote?
But
you have a good drive. Why aren't you doing remote?
It's not a bad drive.
Why aren't you doing remote? He's doing remote. Why aren't you?
It's Sportsbook Live. I'm in the Sportsbook.
Yeah, the show's called Sportsbook. The show's called Sportsbook Live?
Yes.
The fucking guy's not there.
I am there. Half the show is there.
It should be called Sport Live or Book Live because it's not there. That's crazy. That's crazy. You're talking crazy now.
It's not crazy.
Oh, you know that's crazy. Don't do this to me.
That's not crazy.
That's fucking. You know what that is? That's gaslighting.
100%.
Okay, good. That is gaslighting.
I don't know what that means.
You should have a gaslighting segment with the bomber with gaslighting.
It's a version of lying. You're making us believe that we knew something.
Yes. You're like, oh, what do you mean? Well, I knew it'd be remote.
You're diminishing our field.
I'm not remote ever. I'm live.
If you asked me, Mike, Justin, Dave, is he there or not there?
Assuming he was there.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Everyone watching, if we pull up right now, not right now, but whatever, 96% would say, oh, well, he'd be there. Why?
We said earlier in the show, remember?
What kind of big I'm sorry, Mike. What kind of big opportunities is some fucking guys like him is doing for my house?
He's got a studio.
Yeah, I understand that, but
you're going to look like such an asshole when you and Brad, whatever, are just sitting there and that guy's talking on Zoom.
I was just going to say that, Dave.
The people in the audience or whoever is going to stop by, whatever, they're just going to be like, what the fuck is going on?
How funny it's going to look. The first thing
I think we have a way to make that work, Dave. That's part of the process here. Yes.
The people standing around are going to hear Mud go, Eitan, your thoughts? Yeah, no, definitely.
No, that's
I like that.
That is the goal is to have it look and sound.
You're producing it.
Yes, absolutely.
You've never produced anything before.
I produce a newsletter. I produced that podcast the last couple of years.
Okay.
Kentucky Derby podcast.
Is this an episode of the show?
Triple Crown podcast.
Like, you think there's gonna be graphics?
You know what?
Yeah, there will be graphics. It will work for the audience there live.
No, it won't.
And the audience watching at home. And if it doesn't,
won't.
we'll adjust for week 2. We'll adjust.
I might be there on Thursday night.
I might be doing that.
We'll adjust.
Want me to do the show with you on Thursday?
No, thank you.
Yeah, why would you want Kirk Minahan to do it with you?
That would suck, huh?
What's that?
You turning me down to co-host the show on Thursday?
I think it's a lack. What's it called?
Conflict.
Conflict of interest.
Not a lack of. There'll be a lack of interest. That's for fucking sure. Jesus Christ. Justin, no, am I wrong?
Well, it's just like
This is what I mean by heartbreaking. Like, this is a guy.
That was stunning.
This is a guy who turned down Dave Portnoy, Kirk Minahan, Dan Katz, Ryan Whitney. I give him credit. I got no problem with it. But like, then he's gonna get in there. He's gonna be tinkering around before the show.
I am. I got to work on some stuff today.
There's a guy, by the way, Justin, who thought he was too good to produce this show.
Yes.
And he's
I
gonna
did
produce
not.
that dreck.
You know that's not how I felt.
shitburger.
Okay,
That's actually
not how I felt.
It's
And Justin,
Was that Justin?
Justin helped you multiple times with stuff after basketball. I carried tons of shit in and out.
Yes.
I'm not afraid to do that stuff.
No, but you wouldn't want to tell
not
anybody you're a
below me,
podcast
no.
producer. You wouldn't want to tell anybody that. No, you wouldn't. No, you would not want to tell anybody that.
Why would I care? What do you mean?
Because you would. You
I
know.
came in there and sat as a producer for a day with you.
You weren't producing the show that day. It was a bit, and you didn't do it.
It wasn't a bit. He asked me to come in, and I came in.
Justin, he produced the show that day.
he sat back here and
Correct.
had stories.
And I had stories ready to go. I
Did he
produced the show.
Do any sound or anything?
No.
No. You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Whatever.
Well, what does that mean? You're the one who.
But it's not, and even Justin is saying that's not true. That I think.
Dave,
that's
your
below
thoughts
me.
on this whole thing?
I think it's a small piece of the puzzle. I think he's willing
No,
to
forget
do all
that.
those
Forget
things.
that. Forget that.
Okay.
The fact that he's producing this and the other guy's on remote.
I hate it. I hate everything about it. They're using the fuck out of him.
But I don't think he's actually producing this.
What?
Like, are you like setting up the Zoom? Like, you're.
Who's producing it?
I told you, Eitan's handling that. I'll be producing on location. He'll be producing.
So there's no sound
exactly
during
how
the
it
show
looked.
or anything.
So like you're
Yeah,
setting.
there'll be sound, there'll be video, there'll be graphics. Yes.
So who's putting that up?
Eitan does that.
Okay, so he's
While he's
the-
doing the show.
Okay, so you're not doing any of that.
No, I'm just making
you
sure
have a
hopefully
board?
it looks and sounds good. I have a mini. I don't know what you would call it.
Oh,
I
he's
can
gonna show up with that like
can
a little
show Dave the
briefcase.
equipment.
and It's
Yes.
gonna be
So it's mockable there, but not if I did it here.
yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Yes. I mean, one's a big yes.
Gotcha.
Yes. I don't know. You want me to say? I mean, look, I'm rooting for you, but this is a train wreck.
Want people to come down, hang out, say hello.
Don't put these people through that.
The thing is I will be there,
Yeah.
but Aiton won't. So like, like you should have kept this secret because that would have been a fucking
great-
That would have been great. Me on Twitter live going up. Hey,
I don't want to lie about it.
where's Aiton? Where's Aiton?
Eitan.
That's
Aitan,
true.
Aitan,
There's almost no
my
reason.
apologies.
It's better off just if you just go to Eitan's house where he's producing it. That makes more sense for us.
But we said earlier, Justin goes, so what should I be doing? And you go, just remember we like mutt.
right.
It was clear that Justin was kind of going to fuck with the guy.
Yes,
right?
But I can't now.
What's he gonna jump on? Are you even going now?
Probably.
I mean, you gotta go.
I have to go.
You have to witness this now. This is like watching. It's like going to the first screening of a great film bomb.
They have the good wings there. I'll buy you some wings, Justin.
Oh, I appreciate it.
I mean, he's a good sport. You got to say that.
Oh, he is.
It's watching a man strap himself into the electric chair.
Well, that-
the
I've
guards
watched-
are like, please don't do it.
I've watched people on the phone. It's K season 2 doing interviews. People talking about Sandra Burchford being groomed and used and these terrible things. I've never seen Dave so upset and horrified as he's been in the last 20 minutes.
That's crazy.
Dave looks like he's about to seriously vomit all over the place.
There's nothing left to say, really.
Dave, he said to you, "I don't want to do a show with you."
Freeze.
He never officially
I
said
did.
those
What are you
words.
talking about?
But by
But he
not
mocked
but
the idea.
without
Yeah.
but without say, he could have said yes. You know what I mean?
Right. Yep.
And now he's doing this.
It was hurtful then.
Now he's doing this.
This is more hurtful. This is way more.
I'm
I
looking
will say
forward
this. I can't wait for it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not
I
gonna
can't
watch
wait
it.
either.
But 6 o'clock on Thursday.
6 p.m. prime time right before Thursday.
Is there a
Thursday
theme
football.
song?
I don't know yet. I'm not sure.
Eton's playing on his little fucking recorder.
I expected, when I asked that, I expected to be told that Aiton was moving for this job before.
Right.
Before hearing he was
I mean, I
going to
will
be
say,
there.
like, I know you well enough that I know how I would react. I think I would react if I found out my host of the show is doing it remotely every week.
I think I'd say let's see how it works out week one.
You think?
May have
I
to
think
adjust
I
after
think
that.
I would react.
No,
to
you
that.
don't. You've hated doing remote shows.
I would say
I've done
the
a bunch.
world would end before week 1 of this show that I've claimed is this big thing we work on for 6 months. The guy can't drive 3 hours for the first show.
Maybe he'll surprise us. Maybe he'll surprise us.
Well, now he can't. Now you
Don't
want
tease
to.
us like that, you
not?
son of
Why
a
can't
bitch. You bastard.
Why can't he?
Well, Mutt's now going to say to me, you have to do it because we gave him shit about it. True or false?
We'll see.
He's not going to do it. Even if you tell him, even if let's say no one shows up and people are showing up, going, I thought Aiton Shander was going to be here, and people are like,
Eitan
legitimately
Shander.
Aiton Shander.
Eitan Shander.
Eitan
Very
Shander.
annoying name to pronounce.
That's a terrible name.
awful name.
Terrible name. Terrible name.
It's a fine name.
Hey, you really need to come. He's just going to say no. He doesn't respect you. He doesn't give a fuck.
No.
We'll find out, I guess.
He thinks you're shit.
I don't.
Roles reversed.
Maybe after
You would have
today.
been there, Mutt. You would have driven for
You-
the first
well, that was-
show. You would have driven 8 hours for the
anchor.
first show.
I was
the
always
what?
I was always going to be on it.
Do you say the anchor?
No,
That's what you're about to say.
Fulcrum. I'm probably the anchor. Too.
Fulcrum. Wow, look at you. So you're the star of the show.
I think Bomber's the star of the show.
Who's the first build of YouTube between you and Shander?
Me?
There you go.
Wow.
That is big.
Well, it's just Sportsbook Live. Is it
Sort of.
Sportsbook Live?
Sportbook
with
sort
Mark?
of live.
It is still live.
Sportbook remote.
Sportsbook. One of the guys is live.
Sportbook remote.
And where can you watch this? Is it on YouTube? Is it on the Twitter?
It'll be
page?
on YouTube, and I think it'll definitely be on YouTube on the Odd Shopper YouTube page live.
So it's his.
Oh my god.
They have it's a huge YouTube platform that they
Why
have.
can't it just Dave? No. What?
He's a wild card.
Mutt's gonna be leaving here like Walt when Hank found out that he's Heisenberg. You've got to get to Mohegan.
Voice of text.
Just Mutt in the toilet reading a book of poetry.
Flips it open.
That's how I felt when he told me Aiton wasn't there. It was WW.
I don't think I've ever been so surprised in my life on the show. I thought he'd be the kind of guy if you told him to crawl there, he would do it.
I give and I give and I give, Dave. That's all I do.
All right, where are we starting, guys? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, boy. I like that enthusiasm. Glad we brought him back.
You want to start with Madawaska?
Once a week
Not
is
yet.
perfect for me. I feel
Why do you
like,
say it with such? Why do you say it with such? Just disdain.
Will he even be here? Isn't he taking a vacation or something?
Vacation. He's not even fucking.
I'm not going to be here for Madawaska.
You are.
No, I'm not.
What do you mean? No, you're not.
When we're done with the case, I'm going to be taking leave.
Are you serious?
I am, yeah. I need mental time.
Are you actually being serious or not?
I'm being dead serious. I'm taking mental time. I'm so fucking burnt out and I'm miserable. So before you go sell the tickets,
You're not going to be in Madawaska?
no, I'm taking like a long time off.
Are you
Don't
quitting?
get shit-faced. It's a blast.
I mean,
Is this a real thing or no?
Yeah, this is a real thing. Yeah,
Big announcement.
You're leaving the show
yeah.
for good.
I mean, it'll be up to you. I think you're probably going to want to find like a long-term replacement for me, but
What the hell is going on
Yeah.
here?
Wait, what?
I'm
He didn't say this to me before the show.
Are you gonna be able to finish the case?
Yes. My plan all along was to
Then
finish
quit?
the case and take leave.
What does that mean?
Like I'm taking time off. I'm taking a mental health break. I'm
Okay.
like, I need to just like get the fuck out of Boston. I'm miserable. I'm burnt out and I'm miserable.
Go to the Carroll Center.
And I need to.
Is that what wanted to make you get the fuck out of Boston?
Yes. Yes.
Do you have anger toward me for this?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Not at all.
Well,
This is a long running thing. I've been close to.
so you want to leave?
burnout
You
for
want to
a
leave
long
Massachusetts?
time.
You're saying?
Yeah, probably. I needed to just take some time away and figure shit out. And I mean, I love doing the case, and I'd like to be part of it in the future.
You don't like doing the show anymore.
No, not really.
Okay.
Not really. I just have a tremendous amount of anxiety about it. And
About the Kirk Minahan show?
yeah.
Why?
I feel like we're making fun of
What is-
me, but
What is going on here? Are you being serious?
Yeah.
Why have you not brought this up to me?
Because I didn't want to alienate you in the middle of doing the case.
You didn't alienate me.
I'm just like not renewing my lease on my apartment.
You're not really.
really?
Oh, so you're leaving then?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're leaving the show.
I'm going to.
Well, you're moving somewhere else.
I'm going to be traveling for a little while. I don't have another job lined up.
Who are you,
and I
Jack
don't
Kerouac? What is going on?
This is stunning. I don't know if it's a bit or
It's not a bit.
No, I can tell Steve was fried on the edge for sure.
Oh,
and
I knew
and
that.
I completely respect that.
but I didn't say that. He didn't say that to me. I just happened to say
Steve's done a
he's not going to be in Madawaska.
spectacular job on the case. I'm very proud of him. He's done great work.
Yeah, he seems burnt out a little bit. I
I totally
that.
get it. I'm in the same. Steve is in terms of editing stuff is putting even more time in than I am.
Right.
I can tell you that I'm fried right now too.
We both take the summer off. Come back in the
Well, I mean, he's talking about not renewing his lease.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Let's not go crazy here, boys.
Well, I mean,
You
no,
know,
but I think Steve.
I got to promote this thing somewhere. No one else will have me.
I don't. I'm not going to speak for Steve here, but I don't think he's happy living in Jamaica Plain.
Right.
No.
Right. I think he wants to go back. You want to go back to Maine?
I'm not. I'm going to travel for a little bit. I mean, you knew I was looking at houses last year.
Like,
But I'm-
travel. Like, where are you going? Like, are you going on a vessel or something? Via
I
air,
mean,
train,
sights.
potentially out of the country, around North America.
potentially out of the country and around North America.
Dip his head into Canada and Mexico.
I mean, I figured you'd probably want to learn about it on the show.
Absolutely.
And,
Of course,
And
of
before
course.
you sell a bunch of tickets and
Well, no one cares if you're there, Steve.
well, yeah, I know, but in terms of
No, I'm
organizing and coordinating the event, I think it'll be helpful to have me there. It would have been helpful
Because
to have me there.
this really becomes a just an event.
Well, I mean,
in terms
can
of
it be,
setting up the equipment and everything.
how the hell are we going to do it? It's going to be. Could this,
I mean, I
be,
think
a, could this,
Corrado-
could
I
this
think-
be a farewell to Steve show?
Wow.
Are we
No, 'cause
willing
he
to
won't
go
be
in
there.
that capacity?
I mean, if Barstool's going to continue to pay me through the end of June, sure.
Well, it's June 12th.
I understand.
Mid-June.
Well, I'm saying, just keep in your hat, right? They're not going to listen to this fucking podcast.
Yeah.
That's true.
And then
No, I
just
was going till
say
February.
goodbye June 12th. And
Yeah,
then take
yeah.
another fucking week or two. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, I'm open to it, to doing Madawaska.
Okay, you just said you weren't going to do it.
Well, I mean, if
Under these terms.
This is a devastating blow to the show. I don't even like.
I know, I'm sorry.
You know, it's
What are
very
you sorry about? Don't be sorry. It's your life. Do what you want.
it's bizarre because I was going to make a joke that
I mean, you came here as just a young kid from Maine. Well, you cry in this show. I've been way
I'm not
nice.
gonna fucking
Been way
cry.
nicer to him, giving him much more of a platform. than Anybody else? Will you admit now that you wrote those books?
What books?
What? I mean, I'm a definition guy. Like I've taken leave, obviously, but like you're talking about you're gonna move here.
I'm going to be in the wind for a little while.
wow.
Boy, that's quite a definition. That really ties it all together for me.
I'm dropping out.
Okay, so you're leaving the show.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
that's
but
okay.
But I'm open to like coming back for another season of the case at some point. But
That's very nice of you.
Well, no, I mean,
What does this mean for
obviously,
the case?
you know,
I didn't
you
even think of that.
you can
For what, for season 1?
Season 2.
Well, I mean,
I know
you're not.
you'll
You're
ha-
not. I mean, I will kill you and your dog if you leave me now with a week and a half to go in the case.
No, I'm going.
You're
to,
not doing that.
No, I'm going to.
So you're
I'm
fully
going to
in for
finish
next
the
week
case.
and a half.
Yes.
24/7 for next week and a half.
Yes. Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Boy, what have I done wrong? Out of curiosity. I mean, I'm not asking this. I'm asking this from a boss perspective.
I mean, nothing.
Okay, I just want to make sure because you know, you're a great producer.
I mean, you didn't give me a bonus last year, but that has nothing to do with this.
Is that why you're leaving?
No.
You make
no. I mean, it's just
Well,
saying.
you
I'm
did it
saying
2 you did it
on
2
the
Christmases
list
ago.
on the list of things that I've been like,
Well, there was one coming at the end of the case, but now fuck it. You owe travel money. I'll send you some fucking traveler's checks.
He was in a better mood in
I'll give you
2019.
I'll give you some wind cash.
I'm sure that's true.
You got a Barstool bonus, did you not?
I mean, no.
Was it a couple of grand? No.
No, it was like $1,000.
Oh, okay. It comes out of my money, but okay, that's definitely nothing to Steve. But okay.
Slightly offsets the expenses I've missed filing expense reports.
That's your fault.
Yeah, it is my fault.
You haven't put in all your expense reports?
You miss stuff. Sometimes you run a Corey check and you forget to expense it, and then the deadline.
Those
runs out.
yoo-hoos are paid for?
What?
Those yoo-hoos are paid for?
No, I never expense the yoo-hoos, unfortunately.
I mean, we don't spend a lot of personal time together. We've gone through the case together. I like Steve a lot. I consider Steve a good friend.
You knew nothing about this.
No.
is stunning to me.
I don't know if I consider Steve a good friend, but I mean, I consider Steve a friend, and I thought Steve, I feel bad that maybe I've been derelict as the leader of this show, that maybe I've done some things wrong.
You've driven us both out.
It seems hard about it. I mean, I feel like I've been very supportive. I don't know.
I think you have. I don't think you should feel bad at all. I mean, this is a long running thing for me before Barstool, before the Kirk Minahan show.
So when you joined the show, you were already thinking of leaving.
No. I mean, just like feeling burnt out, and like there were several times where I was like close to mental breakdown, but then just kind of
I get it.
pulled it together and came.
Well, the
in
case has been, people mock it, but the case has been so hard that I don't think people.
I can imagine.
It's literally endless, and I'm not easy.
Every time I see him, he seems exhausted.
Yeah, and it's not like it's not that I don't think I'm hard to work with, but
I don't think so either.
There's sort of I don't know. There's this sort of thing where
you have a sense of perfection and a work ethic that is the driving force behind the case that can sometimes be
All right.
difficult to keep up with.
Now we're talking. Now I'm getting some praise.
Look at it this way: we both quit, but we're still here.
Steve be fucking filling in at some point. So, all right, I need, again, boy. All right, I'm devastated by this news.
I think Steve sees you, me, and Justin always weeping about wanting to kill ourselves and
That's
wants to be
true.
part of the fun,
But Steve doesn't fuck around, though. Steve's gone. Like, you know that.
That's crazy.
Well, I sensed there was some, I didn't sense this. I'm not going to say I sense this, but I did sense, obviously, Steve was worn out.
Right.
And I get that, but I also think I always knew that you wanted to do something else. So all right,
but I thought the case was that something else, kind of.
The case is a full-time job. I mean, that's there's like
Absolutely.
So you don't have interest in Case season 2?
He said he did.
Yes.
Down the road, he said.
Yeah, down the road. I mean, we can talk about it. I don't know what you're obviously.
Thank you very much. May we?
Or I could just say fuck off and never talk to me again.
Should I meet you in Venice or in Canada? Where will he? Which way is the wind blowing today?
Ecuador. He's taken up as a.
I like it though. Why not? No kids yet. Well, what about if I might ask about your lovely bride?
She's already quit her job.
Holy fuck!
What? And that was a new job.
When was this?
She gave notice at the beginning of the month.
Oh, is that right?
She's working part-time.
Okay, good. And who is going to be paying for the dog bones and grooming?
I've made significantly more money on other activities than I have on this show.
Someone's cashing in on that Bitcoin.
I think it's those royalties of those books.
I wish.
Finally, that Kenny Babylon.
He is a free spirit.
Kenny Babylon. Kenny Babylon TV series, I guess, got sold. All right, well, that's great. I'm happy for you. So, Madawaska, you're in or you're not in? I mean, this is a farewell to Steve Robinson extravaganza. I don't. If you don't want to be in any part putting it together, that's totally fine. Though you'll be getting, it seems, paid up to that point, but that's fine. No big deal.
I mean, if you want me there, I would prefer to be compensated.
Well, you have a salary.
That's what I understand. That's what I'm saying.
Right. Absolutely. No, of course. Like the loser is not going to get paid to show up there.
I'm fine with it.
I mean, at that level is pathetic.
Free room with Justin. That's a pretty sweet deal.
All the big ricks you can eat.
Well, they have that much.
That's true. Okay, so like in my mind, we're off next week. We're doing the last week of the case.
Yep.
I was planning on coming back and doing shows. You will not be there for that.
Well,
he wasn't going.
Toronto was already going to be covering for me.
Oh, that next week after.
Yeah.
Okay, and then ongoing, as of right now.
For the first 2 weeks of June is what we had talked about.
Okay, well, yeah, but that's not even the first 2 weeks of June at that point. That's the last week of May. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying,
I can come in and do the last week of May if you would like.
If you don't want to, if you're done, be done. I don't want you to do something. I'm not kidding because I've done this too. I don't want you to do something you don't want to do.
Yeah, I
have
understand.
No desire to participate in that. I just don't.
Yeah, no. I don't want to put you in a jam.
We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. It's fine. Don't worry about me. I can handle it.
I'll just say like Carano was previously.
Okay, no, we're not. Yeah, Carano's not getting the job. Very, very, very
devastating.
I'm sorry to say that, but he's not getting the job.
He's gonna be top of the list, no?
No, he's the bottom.
Well,
of the list.
I never saw it that way, actually. That's not how I pictured it.
Is that car stopping? Is that a cop? I would say, I can't believe we're having this conversation.
I'm stunned.
The next producer of the Kirk Minahan show is not known by anybody yet, to my knowledge.
Oh, but
here he is right now, ladies and gentlemen, Chris Curtis.
Well, he's got a big show. Pat McAfee's plugged in.
Oh, go get there. Well, I mean, that's all fucking back burner stuff. Who even cares now?
Holy shit.
I mean, Steve, how do we tweet this out?
People think it's a joke. It's not. Don't even bother. People think it's a joke. True. There's no way to say it where they're not like, fuck you. You're lying.
Jesus.
Wow.
So you're done with the Kirk Minahan show, but you could potentially be open to working on the case in the future.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, if I were you, I would definitely find a permanent replacement for the Kirk Minahan show.
Well, if you're done with the Kirk Minahan show, it's probably going to make the most sense for me.
Yeah. I'm not.
You, me, and Carabas in here talking to no one.
I'm not Gary Butts. I can't produce and talk at the same time.
I understand.
What a run, Steve! What a 2-year. You must. There's no. Melancholy.
There's a tremendous amount of melancholy.
Boy, this just dawned on me.
What's that?
Big victory lap day for the likes of Menners and that crew.
Yeah, let them have it.
They leave you high and dry.
Steve's the best producer I've ever worked with, best person I've ever worked with professionally ever.
I would agree. Well, I don't know.
I appreciate that, Kirk.
Well, I mean it, and it's going to be a huge blow to the show. I cannot tell you
nuts.
a big blow that is. I can't even. it's, something I wish maybe I'd been told before I was going to sign the new 3-year deal with the company, but
That's actually a very good point.
well, I mean, what are you going to do? I guess,
Well, you're here, baby.
was it about 2 weeks ago? And
Could have asked them to put me under contract.
Oh.
so your issue's not, so it's that you're not under contract. It's not that you want to go and leave and be free.
No, I am burnt out.
Okay, well then be burnt out and quit the show and move on. But don't say it's because of the contract.
But I'm just saying, if they would have tried to put me under contract for the case, I would
You would
have
have said no.
yes.
Right, but you could have also said to me, hey, Kirk, I'm leaving.
Again, I didn't want to alienate you when we were in the middle.
What was I
going
going to do? What do you think I was going to do?
I don't know.
Just
Kirk.
the last 2
You're
weeks.
fucking unpredictable.
No, but I would say, hey, I get it. You think I would be like, I'm not going to talk to you anymore? We're doing the
know.
fucking case.
I don't know. I just wanted to keep it in my hat until we had finished the case because I knew
That's
it was
fair.
important
It
to
could
both
piss
of us.
you off in a
But
way.
we're not
that
done
would-
with the case yet, though.
Because you were so urgent with the Madawaska thing, I wanted
It wasn't
to let
urgent
you
at
know
all. I just
before
said
that.
you seem like you're in a pissy mood about Madawaska, and then you said I'm quitting.
But I knew you
Go
were
back and play the tape. I can't. But
No, I'm saying
somebody else will be able to one day.
outside of
Who am I
outside
going to go to
of.
Four Paws with?
Oh, man.
I don't think we'll ever be back in Walhalla.
Oh, no.
I don't believe that. I mean, you may not.
Brought down there for
I
testing.
mean, if there's an arrest or something, like
Sure.
I'll show
You're
up.
you're a goddamn quitter, but I'll be there. No, I get it. It's a stressful, very stressful. The show itself is stressful. The world around it is stressful. The case is immensely stressful. So, Jesus Christ, Mike.
the case season 2 is
So I'm
all
glad
audio.
I can't believe I'm going to say this. These 4 words in sense don't make order.
All right.
These words in order don't make sense. That's how much sense it doesn't make. Even the sense preceding it doesn't make sense.
I'm ready, baby.
5 words. I'm almost glad Mike's here.
I'll take it.
Yeah, it kind of
It's a weird. I don't even know what that feeling is odd to me. That's even an odder feeling than Steve leaving.
Stranger to me.
So the live show grossed 30,000. Just for argument's sake, we'll say 30,000.
Sure.
So when Dave says there's a monster invoice on the catering, I legitimately didn't know what catering he was talking about. I didn't know the event was catered.
Right.
I had absolutely no idea, none. So I thought, well, that's not great, but oh boy, a monster invoice, like this is gonna suck, like 8,000. So I say to Dave, how much is it?
Just out of curiosity.
And he says, $29,000. I don't know how many podcasts in the world will get 1,000 people in Saco, Maine, in the middle of no. Like, I just don't know. Whatever, 10, we'll say, 50, 30.
Sure.
I don't know how many of them can manage to lose money doing that. We lost $6,000. And as I said to, I think both of you,
Yeah.
if you, me, and Dave showed up,
Right.
and nobody showed up, we didn't sell a single ticket, but we didn't have any overhead, we'd have lost less money than we lost the other night.
It's very impressive.
And I walked around and met everybody. The place was fucking packed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we lost money. And I hate to say this because now we're in a tricky situation here. Because we're dealing with somebody who is on leave, and I'm not going to be speculative at all. I fully believe Justin has mental health issues. I don't think anybody can argue that.
Right.
But he fucked this up so titanically that if he was not on mental health leave right now, he would be fired. Like, there's no, you know what? I can't fire him because I think he's going to kill himself if I fire him, so I wouldn't. But I don't even know, how to explain this. That's a $30,000 catering bill. How is that? I don't even understand it.
So if I
don't get it. Go ahead.
If I may submit into evidence,
Please.
I spoke to Justin and he sent me screenshots. I don't know if he sent you those.
From June, Mike.
Okay, I did not see
Yeah.
the date.
Yes, those are from. I'm happy to. Yeah, go ahead. I'll read them.
But he did. It does seem like this is the guy's trying to screw you here. I think.
Well, I'll read you Justin's text right now because he called me that night because I felt bad because he's on leave.
Yeah, I believe I was on the phone with him while you texted.
I texted
He
him. I was
panicking.
like, did you know the catering bill was $29,000? We just got billed on it. So and he said, yeah, that 100% was not supposed to happen. I talked to Dustin way back after Madawaska happened. Let him know this was not a catered event. He was to have his food truck there and sell food, and that was the deal. We wouldn't be paying anything. I said, well, we're billed $30,000. So he sends me texts. Dave, did you get this text? I
Yes.
sent it to you.
Yep.
Okay. So he's texting with Dustin from the food company in Madawaska. Let me say, first of all, before we get anything else, like for Madawaska to here would be like me hiring a Lexington, Massachusetts catering company if we were doing a show in Washington, D.C.
Yes.
It's a 7-hour drive. I don't know why that was necessary, first of all. I think he probably did that, A, out of loyalty because they helped us in Madawaska, and B,
Yeah.
because he didn't know anybody else in the catering business.
That's probably fair.
So
Although I don't know if that's true. I thought he did know someone in the catering business. I think
Maybe.
he threw that out at one point.
So Just says, so the show in Saco is supposed to be 8/21. There are going to be 450 cars there, and people will not be allowed to grill. First of all, that's we capped it at about 300 after the day. That's 150 cars. Call it 3 people ahead. That's an extra 450, probably closer to 600 people they're now being charged for who weren't even there.
Thank God. Oh, well, I guess not. I was going to say, thank God you stopped selling tickets, but it doesn't matter.
No, we should have. People not being able to food, so it'll be different than Madawaska. It's going to be a great opportunity. 100% confident getting it done. They go back and forth, and that's fine. That was June 18th. That's 2 months before the show. Right. 2 months. So I don't know. What was a contract signed? Was any
no contract?
Do you know?
No.
Who did you speak to?
Justin yesterday.
Okay, what did he say?
He said no contract was signed. Just everything you just went over, basically.
Did they correspond between June 18th and when they showed up at the truck?
No, when I called...
Justin never followed up with them? But it always seems to be, in Justin's words, the other guy really fucked it up.
By the way, if that Big Rick thing had ever happened, you'd have $30,000 more right now.
That's true.
It all stems back to Big Rick.
That's true. If Big Rick wasn't such a fucking idiot. Or Justin. One of them. I don't know which one.
I don't think, nothing in Justin's resume, I don't believe, or in his experience on this show would ever put me, I would never put him in charge of something like that.
All he had to do was call 2, we could do it right now. Call 2 food trucks.
But obviously he can't do it though, Kirk.
Well, then why does he have a job?
Because he's loyal to the show.
Well,
and he's
great, but so what?
He does the YouTube.
Clive is loyal to me. You want me to bring him in? Like, I don't, like, what, why? I don't know why I'm getting mad at you. I'm the one who fucking hired and paying this guy. Oh,
he has never once done
anything
what
good.
I haven't. No, he has never once not done what I've asked him to do. And the only time that I was shocked with his show-based performance was when I asked him to come up with names for the surprise guest for Friday, and I thought that was like a fun thing that he'd be into, and he disappeared, which I believe was like right there at the start of his mental health break.
Right, and I'm never going to fire the guy. Obviously, I mean, clearly, I'm never going to fire the guy. So it doesn't, the whole conversation is stupid. Like if this thing had been $300,000, I wouldn't have fired him. So I don't know, And
but I think you need to demote him from this position.
He's not. He's gonna have. Of course, he's gonna have no role in the planning of this.
Well, then that's proof that that you are to blame. Then, if you're making that change, then assume some responsibility.
Well, sure, I said it's my show, but I mean,
there's more to
when you run a company, like I said the other day, you do have to say, okay, here's the person. Like you should be able to do basic tasks.
I've worked for you now for months now? Months before this. A whole month before this, working completely for free, unpaid internship. Let's call it that. What is this now? 2 weeks, Gus, keeping his seat warm? What is this?
Then leave. You offered to do it. You can leave whenever you'd like.
But you act as if you aren't holding a position over my head.
I'm not holding any position over your head.
You say these things like, oh, we don't know if Gus is going to be back. Well, who else are we going to bring? It's just like, do I have a chance to get here or not? Because please tell me to be straight.
Now, no.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Then why am I here?
If you were me, I don't know. If you were me, because you offered to do it, dummy. If you were me, would you hire you right now?
No.
The way you're acting? No. Correct. No. So why would I do it? So then why would I do what's wrong with you?
Yeah, it's just frustrated. I feel like I'm getting a raw deal here.
Wow.
I'm shook.
I'm rattled. Absolutely rattled. In a lot of ways, I thought the show could go. That was not it. I gotta say.
Mick, are you hungry, angry, lonely, or tired right now?
Andy.
Yeah. What bit is that? I don't understand.
It's Halt. Hungry, angry, lonely, tired. He's having an emotional breakdown.
No, I'm not breaking down or anything. I'm over that.
It's just a guy he's like, I'll come in for free. I'll do whatever. The truth is, I don't know if Gus is going to be back. My guess is he's probably not going to be.
There it is. It's like, this is exactly what I mean.
What is, Mick? Mick, I legitimately don't know.
What's going to happen is in about 2 weeks, Gus is going to come in here. It's going to be a great show, and it's going to move forward. And I'm okay with that.
But, I can tell. No, I can use definitely something you'll be fine with that. Well, if you can't joke around, Mick, then I don't know what you want me to say. Like, I'm not sure what you want me to do here. Like, what? You think you deserve a job?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think you do right now.
Okay.
Like, you seem really unstable.
No, I'm plenty stable. I'm just very I'm just frustrated. I don't want to keep coming in here.
Then don't do it.
I don't want to keep coming here
do it
for
Mick,
no reason though. You can't see the difference there.
No,
I'm keeping Gus's seat warm right now. That's literally all I'm doing.
Yes,
I don't want to do that. I'm good.
Okay, then don't offer to come in. What am I going to say? You offered to come in.
If you come in for the 2 weeks or the week, whatever amount of it you can do, you come in.
We already did the producer search, Andy. We've done this. We've already done this.
It's not. I don't think it's hey next in line. It's your job. It's sort of.
It's only been on YouTube for 1 minute.
Another
Justin's
audition.
texting me.
No fucking way.
No, I have it up here.
Well, yesterday was set to private. You know that, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure you got.
I don't work here. I don't have access to any of this. I'm getting shit on. It's ridiculous.
By me? I was about
Hey,
to
you
say.
tweeted out. You sewered me in a tweet yesterday.
It's a joke, Mick. This is the show. You fucking pussy. I mean, honestly, you're being Mick. You are being a pussy. Look, this is what you meant when you tweeted you're out for blood today.
No, I didn't say I was out for blood.
Whatever you tweet, would you tweet? Be ready.
Buckle up. Buckle up.
Yeah,
for this?
I'm just not. I can't keep
Strap
coming
in,
here
Mayo.
without anything else on the horizon. I can't.
Okay, then I guess can you do the rest of the show today? Or you're leaving. It's your call. I mean, that's fine.
Whatever you want.
No. If you feel like it's too much,
Whatever you want.
Well, Justin's producing tomorrow, so like if you feel like you have to leave now,
I don't have to leave. I just don't want to be here unless I don't have a position.
Unless you don't have a position, good. You don't have a position. So
Ever.
Mick. You want me to tell you something that I don't know is going to happen or not? I don't know even if Gus left, I'm not sure you'd be the next guy.
So okay,
so I'm not saying you are. You're not. I'm just telling you.
Okay,
you
that's
want to
fine.
hear.
That's all I get. That's fine. That's good. That's good.
I mean, good about what? Good about what? With what? What? No, what?
I'm just good. I'm good. If that's what it is, if there's absolutely nothing promised on the horizon or even potential, not even promise,
I didn't
potential.
say that. That's exactly what you just said. You didn't want to hear. You just said that you don't want to hear about potential.
You've been holding this over my head now for how long? Like I've applied for this job 3 years ago.
That's your problem, Mick.
I've came in here 3 different times. I've done.
Mick, whose issue is that?
Yeah, it's clearly mine.
Correct.
So I just this man telling you.
I don't care. I don't mean this to be an asshole. If you leave the studio and float away, I really don't care.
I understand that.
Like, my life goes on. Like,
I understand that.
I appreciate all the work you've done.
Yep. Yeah,
all that.
for sure. Yeah.
Okay, Mick, I don't appreciate it. What do you want? Like, let me just say this. Your brother is definitely wrong. I'm sure your brother is definitely the one who's wrong about this. Everybody's watching doesn't think you're a fucking lunatic.
Yeah. I think coming here and not expecting anything over and over again, that would be lunacy.
That's what you've been doing.
Yes.
According to you, for the last 3 years.
I can't keep doing it.
You've been there like 8 times the last 3 years, but okay, great.
Yeah,
fantastic.
No, that's
So what? Then don't show up. If it's that big of a deal for you, I mean this as a person to a person. Don't show up.
What do you think the big deal is for me?
I assume you want the job.
Yes.
Okay, and as I've said to you, you didn't get the job. I chose Gus.
Right.
Right now, Gus is suspended for 2 weeks.
Right.
My guess is he's probably not going to be back. But you want to hear me say something I'm not sure I'm sure of yet, so I'm not going to do that either. Like, why would I do that if I don't know if it's true? To appease you?
No.
For a job that you might not even get anyway? Like,
that's what I'm saying. Why would I be here then? To appease you for a job that I'm not going to get?
You're here. You are here.
Because I want the job. I want to work for the show. I don't know how else I can say it.
I understand that, Mick, but right now, there isn't a job. Like, right now, currently, on January the 4th at 9:46 a.m., there is no job. I don't know what you want me to do for you. I'm sorry.
You are basically going around saying Gus is done, but then you're saying there's no job.
No, I'm saying I think Gus is probably not going to be back.
You don't know that, though. And neither do I. So, like, what am I supposed to go? So, what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to sit here and say, if Gus doesn't want the job?
Maybe be patient for a week and a half and see what happens, then freak out.
What about the last 3 years? Like, that's what I'm saying. You didn't get the job.
You didn't get the job.
Very
You
frustrating.
didn't get the job. What do you want me to say? If you've done any what do you think this says about you? If you looked inward at all and said, what can I do better? What have I done wrong? Okay, and what did you come up with?
As far as like a day-to-day?
Just in general.
I can be more patient and stuff like that. But
okay. Well, you're doing a great job with that. Bang up job with that.
Yeah.
Well, what do you want me to say?
Don't you think so? He's texting right now. Justin, can you come in?
I already did.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, just to be. I mean, if he was going to leave, if he wants to leave, like I said,
I won't leave the show.
I have no. Like, he's here, and I appreciate it. He's here, like, on his own. So, but if he says, "Hey, I want to leave," great. Well, Mick, you can I don't know what you want me to say, buddy. Like, I'm trying here to.
We'll just wait till Justin gets here.
Why? I'm happy to talk it out, but I'm saying if you were. When you went to get the water, I thought you were leaving. So I'm going to text somebody else to make sure the show gets up.
Yeah, that's fine.
And maybe you get up on time. Who knows? That'd be nice.
Who knows? Yeah.
But like,
maybe I'll get paid.
Huh? What's that?
Maybe I'll get paid.
You just said you don't want to get paid for today.
I want a job, Kirk. You know what I want. Like, you realize all of this.
Is this like the craziest thing you've ever seen in your life?
Yes.
Like, legitimately the craziest thing?
Yeah.
What's crazy is coming in here every time.
It won't make the cut. I mean, but it's a good show moment. Mayo's scribbling away.
I spent a lot. I can't see Mick from here, so I'm watching you and then looking at Mayo's notebook. That's my show right now. You and Mayo's notebook.
The problem is like, I get it. Like, I understand what he wants, but like, I can't. Like I said, if Gus like doesn't come back, if you're me now, would you hire this person?
No. From yesterday's show on social media to today?
When you screw up stuff yesterday, like the phones,
none of that's my fault. I don't. This isn't me.
I don't like hearing that.
I don't care if you like it or not. It doesn't bother me.
Well, I can tell it doesn't bother you.
No, it doesn't. No, it does not bother me if people think it's my fault that your show got up a little bit late. It doesn't bother me because I don't work for you.
Mick, we are all in unison that you are definitely not triggered or bothered right now. Nobody watching or nobody thinks that. So you're trust me, I'm alone on that. Mm-hmm. But like, would you have this person produce the show? Like, how could I trust this person? I went from like literally Mick texted me this morning. It was like, hey, I have stories for today. I was like, okay, like good,
it wasn't a friendly thing. I said, hey, do you want me to cut anything?
Okay,
it's
but
your show. I'm trying to help you out.
It wasn't combative.
I didn't say it was.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying.
Well, Mick texted me. Like, you make it sound like I was like, hey, Kirk, what's up, buddy? No, I said GA sound.
that is wild.
Jesus Christ. What I'm trying to say is, I think anticipate this because this morning you sent me a good, like professional, like, hey, I got this. I was like, oh, good, thanks. No, that's so. It went from that to this in like an hour and a half later.
No, it's all night. I'm sitting there. I'm like, why? What am I doing? That's the entire night I'm processing. Why am I doing this?
Why did you stay up all night?
Don't do it. For your own health. If you don't want to do it, don't do it.
Nothing to do with health. It's not that. I just want the job. I want this opportunity. But
right now there is no job. If you're a little patient, there might.
No, see that doesn't. I can't do that. I can't exist in that little bubble.
But that's the reality of the situation.
Right, that's fine.
That's what you want me to say.
That's fine.
You're at a breaking point, Mick.
Andy.
But why?
I don't know, but he clearly is. He's saying I can't do that anymore.
But can't do what?
He just said. You said there's a chance there's a job, and he said I can't live with that anymore.
Keep in mind, this is somebody though. Again, yesterday said once again he would work for free.
Right, and everything we say on this show is serious and literal. Absolutely.
Oh, you're telling me those were jokes?
No, Kirk. It's the same thing from the producer search. I would work here as if there's an opportunity on the horizon. I don't know how hard then. For a certain amount of time, yes. Like prove yourself type of deal. How many times are we going to talk about this? I've said this to you so many times.
But now you're screaming about how you need a job.
No, I don't need a job. It's very frustrating. It's very frustrating.
So, Mick, do you need the opportunity to be on the horizon and reserved for you alone?
Because that's not going to be how it is. Like if Gus is gone, like I'm going to think about it.
Yeah, and that's fine.
Thank you. I appreciate
that's
that.
Fine. But I just don't want to be in that little weird bubble where
you're going to be in that weird bubble.
I'm not.
Oh, I'm just saying. Okay, well then you're not. But I'm just saying like you're not. It's not going to be like, hey, a couple of days ago, I'll be honest, it kind of was. I was like, oh, I could put Mick in there.
Yeah, it's every time.
Do you understand what he says that? What does he mean?
No,
I don't. What do you mean?
I think you think it's like I'm playing some master.
I think you
psychological
think I'm not.
game on you.
I'm just. I don't know. You're acting as if like I have some crazy gripe to want to come in here.
Why would I think that? Man, why would I think that?
Yeah, he's giving you no indication.
He was an idiot that'll come in here and help the show. That's not.
Well, he needs a producer. Has the best chance of getting hired.
That's you. Yes, you're an idiot, but yes, he picked you.
Mick, can you open this for me? I can't fucking.
Mick, can you chew him up too?
Mick, can you crawl in here and open this for me? And then wet yourself, please? Is that
Put
too
a
much
diaper on? That's you. Yes, you're an idiot, but yes, he picked you.
Mick, can you open this for me? I can't fucking.
Mick, can you chew him up too?
Mick, can you crawl in here and open this for me? And then wet yourself, please? Is that
Put
too
a
much
diaper on?
Too much to ask, Mick. You fucking loser. Baby. Little pussy. Oh, fucking loser.
Is Justin coming? I'm not staying here.
Are you not?
No.
How come?
I'm all set.
So once we make fun of you a little bit, like then you just crawl.
It's not about making. You're gonna do that, right? Yeah. I'm getting
just sensitive,
said that, right?
That's 20
no,
times.
I'm gonna say this to you all day. I can scream it until I'm blue in the face. I cannot be here if it is not a actual job offered or a potential job offer, and you cannot give me a straight answer on that. So I'm just not going to be here.
Okay. Yeah, I mean I can't do that right now for you, buddy.
All right.
Is Justin on his way? Do we know?
I'm blocked.
Not sure.
Justin, I'm blocked. I don't know.
Mick, understand when you're Mick.
Listen.
Understand if you walk out now, like I'm just telling you, there's no chance you're ever gonna get the job. You understand that? Yeah. Okay. Wow. All right, then good luck, man. Hey, good luck with everything. It's like I said, I mean, I legitimately I thought he had a real chance if Gus is gone, which I think is a possibility. Like I don't know why he's blowing.
Well, you
this.
kept saying that. Like
Mick, you're legitimately blowing this. Like you are. If you walk out right now, you're like, it's gonna be gone.
I don't know if he can hear you. What if he takes 5 minutes in one of the side rooms and comes back?
Hey, Mick, jump on the mic for a minute. Want
me to go talk to him?
No. Does he do a thing where he hears us and he's like ignoring us and leaving?
All right.
Hey, Mick, can you hear me or no?
You think Mick's a
Jump
good-
on the mic for a second.
He's watching on the mic for a second.
What's up?
I'm just saying this again. If you
You
want
walk
this,
out, it's over. I know.
no, I know, but you want this job badly, right?
Not anymore.
Now you don't
Not
want
like
the job.
not like this. No.
Like what? Mick, hold on for a second.
No,
you're,
I'm all set.
Mick,
Thank
you're
you.
welcome to leave.
Thank you for
all right.
everything.
All right, good luck, buddy. Good luck. Now get the fuck out of here, man. Legitimately, get out. Get out.
He's walking
Get
out.
the fuck out. Go. Get stepping, dummy.
What happened the last day?
I don't even know.
What the fuck happened?
I don't even know. Are we even on?
It's a great question.
I'll check.
God, I wish I knew what I was doing. All right.
Has Mick ever mentioned owning a gun? Does this door lock? Does anyone in here have a gun?
Can you produce?
Is Steve
Come
around?
on, jump in there like the old days. Give us a segment.
Jesus Christ.
See if it's working.
What the fuck, man?
That's really funny. Not good for him. Look at this idiot. Are we even on?
YouTube's on, I think. Is my mic even on now?
Oh,
I can hear you.
I forgot to check.
Your headphones aren't on, Mike. You gotta put your headphones
text
on.
messages. Mutt, do I look like a snack today?
We
Shut
good?
up.
You don't
Can
like a
you hear
snack,
me
though.
okay?
You sound great, yeah.
So are we on?
I think you're on. I see the YouTube, yeah.
Let me get through this ad for the beekeeper.
I see the. I see
Mike, to
the.
be clear, you're also not being paid. If you had Mick's ambition for a job, Jesus Christ.
So did you guys see Jersey Jerry hitting these golf balls? This is wild.
I want to give Mick credit in a way, but like you can't do that. Like you can't leave. Now he's never like I can never like if he came back now, I'd still say all right. Like he got mad, like you said. He's probably watching in his car on his phone, whatever. If he came back in the next 15, 20 minutes, I'd say, okay, like you were mad, you walked it off. You still have a chance. Did something?
Well, the tweet he was somewhat. He deleted the tweet, right? He had a big anti-Coleman tweet that he deleted.
Justin texted me, going as fast as I can.
Hurry up, Justin. Mick, if you can hear us, I think you should. I think you should come back and finish up.
I'm saying this out loud, but yes, Mick, turn around.
Come on, Mick. We love you, buddy. Well, we're.
It's getting a little low. Getting a little low, Mickey. Getting a little low, Mickey boy.
Hey, so
Come back with 12 delicious body armors, my friend. He is like prime shoot up the studio. Like I always have my candidates. Like that was when he was walking out of there.
About it.
Would you have been surprised? You're still looking down the hall now.
I kind of want to close and lock. If you gave me permission, I would close and lock this door.
We got to get Justin in here.
He can knock and
He means the studio.
prove it's him, and then
Mayo, he's gonna shoot me.
no, you don't. I mean,
I know he'd probably shoot you actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
To me,
his
it's like
dad
if you're-
liked me on
if
the
you're in
radio.
for-
That would get him the job, if I'm being fair.
if he came in and shot me,
I would have to hire him. Then. I think at least I buy him stuff in prison. I would do that.
my dying words are, "I'm Trump."
Yes. Yeah. Mayo's just trying to read like 2 more questions in this fucking notebook.
But when are you gonna get a job?
Kirk, do you garden?
Yeah, exactly.